So to recap, what I normally do, I follow the river all the way here, I go through this little portal right here, and I follow the edge over here all the way around. I jump up to this cliff, I check this, I check that cliff, and then I teleport over here to the wetlands. I go clockwise, starting over here on the left, and I work all the way around until I get back to the Ryuker device. Once that is done, I teleport to South Aelio. Once I teleport to South Aelio, I immediately jump down, go under the waterfall, check that cave, and I circle back out here. Then I glide across into this cave over here, and I pick up everything there. Then I exit, I go here, I boost myself up to this cave, and then I take the secret passage that leads us all the way to West Aelio, and then I teleport to Aelio Town Ruins, which then I follow the beach over here, swim across to this island, do this clockwise, and then teleport to Lakau Coast. Lakau Coast, I follow the coastline, I take the path up here, I go through this little cave over here, and I end up here. Alright, so that is the TLDR of my regular pathing. Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about my material farming path. Now the main difference between my path and everyone else's path is I collect everything in one go. So I collect all the ore, all the fruits, all the seafood, kill all the animals. That sounded really bad. And just do everything in one rotation. The only thing I don't do in this material farming route is collect all of the alpha reactors, mainly because alpha reactors spawn in different places every single day, so I do a separate run just for the alpha reactors. Now before I show you my route, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. Alright, so I'm going to split this video into 3 parts. The first part is going to be Central Aelio plus North Aelio. The second part is going to be South Aelio, and the last part is going to be West Aelio. Alright, so I collect most of my materials in Central and North and South. These are the 3 areas where I do most of my material gathering. However, West Aelio is where I get the crispy meat, or whatever you want to call it, crisp Aelio meat, I think. But that's why I need to go to West Aelio, because I need to slaughter the animals there. Don't judge me. But anyway, I like to teleport to this Ryuker device first, the Halpha Plains East, and then I immediately go north until I get to this little corner, and then I just follow the river. Now I know there are a bunch of minerals over here. Now you can pick them up if you want, or you can be like me and just beeline it and just pick it up later if I feel like it, right? So I'm literally beelining. You can press N to open up your little map over here. You can see that I'm beelining straight into the little corner next to the river. Now if there's anything here that you want to pick up, any ores, vegetables, whatever, like you can see there's a monotite right there. We're gonna go pick up that monotite, because why the heck not? So I run all the way to the very edge right here, because sometimes there is ore right here, and then I'm gonna collect all of the crabs over here and just follow this river. All right, so for the sake of keeping this video short, I'm not going to show you the entire thing. I'm literally just following the river and picking up anything I see, alright? So I'm going to jump cut this part. Alright, so you can see here that I went from over here all the way. I just followed the river until I hit over here, and there is a junction point. There is one, you can follow the river, or you can climb up there, and there's ore everywhere. What I do is I clear out the ores down here first, so I follow the river until I get to the very end. So once I get to the end, you're going to notice that there's a wall over there, so we're not going to go into the next zone. We're just going to continue walking here. We're going to backtrack by picking up all of these crabs right here, because we need these crabs. Delicious. They're crispy Aelio crabs, and the crisp variant of food is very important because it gives you extra damage to weak spot damage or something. I forgot. Then I like to climb up over here, and I like to backtrack a little bit, because you see over there how there's a bunch of ore. We're going to pick those up, and then we're going to go over to the next area, which is going to be North Aelio. Alrighty, so now we've picked up everything, so we're going to take the top path over here. So remember back there was the junction, there was the follow the river or climb up here. We're going to climb up here now, and we're going to run straight forward, and we're going to run all the way to North Aelio. You can kill everything here if you want. You know, it does give you extra items and maybe some extra capsules, so forth and so on if you want. Alright, once you're at this junction, I like to turn left and I run straight through this portal, and it's going to take a second. This tree's going to load up. I'm going to take those fruits, and I'm going to stay on the left side over here, mainly because there's usually minerals around here. You see there's a mineral over there, take that. There's a mineral over here, I'm going to take this. Once I take those minerals, I like to hug the right side of this wall. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make a big loop hugging the right side of the wall, and we're going to take up all these minerals down here, all right? So stop shooting me, gosh. Make sure to pick up all the vegetables and stuff that are sitting around there as well, all right? So we're just going to pick up everything. There's going to be a bunch of mobs over here. Feel free to destroy them all if you want. So while you're following this, you're going to notice there's like a blue force field on our right side. This blue force field is going to disappear once you get to around this corner right here, you see? And you can jump down. And right here, there's going to be another fruit tree. Pick those up. There's going to be more minerals over here. There's going to be minerals over here. And you can jump down here. A lot of people forget that they can jump down here. And there's more minerals. And there's more mushrooms. And then more minerals over here. And make sure to always check the back end over here. There's usually some mineral hiding back here as well. Alright. Once you pick those up, we're going to float back up. And you're going to see that, hey, I can just float to the other side. No, you can't. There's a freaking wall right there, so you can't. So we have to run around and fall down here. Alright, so we're going to check back here, see if there's anything. Usually there's a mineral or two. Yep, as we can see right there. Let's break these. And then we're going to continue hugging the blue force field wall and just pick up all the vegetables and anything else that you see that's shiny around here. Alright, once we get to this Ryuker device, you're going to run forward and hug the left side. You're going to see that there is a mineral there and you can jump all the way up there. So we're going to break this. We're going to jump up here, break these, jump up here, and jump up. And look, there's more. We're going to break these as well. Up here, break these. And what I like to do is I hug the left side of this because I will be making a loop back, alright? So we just go here, we hug the left side, we just check all the stuff over here. You can see there's an apple tree there, or a fruit tree. We're going to pick those up. Pick those up as well. We're going to jump across. And again, we're going to hug the left side because we're going to be looping back. So we hug the left side over here, boom. There's a veteran that sometimes spawns here. It's the coconut guy or the pineapple guy or whatever you want to call him. Break those. Gonna pick up these fruits again. There's more minerals, vegetables. Alright, once we picked all those up, you see how we just make a nice round circle here. And we just loop back, and you see there's more photon quartz. There's a vegetable here. More photon quartz there, vegetable here, and we're just going to collect everything. All right, once that is done, we're going to jump straight across again, and this time we're going to hug the left side right here. Okay, once that is done, we're literally just going to make a round circle around the swamp part of Halpha wetlands. All right, you can either hug the left side of the wall or hug the right side of the wall and just make a giant circle. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to hug the left side of the wall, so I'm going to run into the wall first. So as you can see here, there's a wall. You're going to bonk your head on the wall, bonk, 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 and then you're just going to follow it and just make sure that the wall is on your left side, and you're going to make a big giant circle around the swamp, okay? Alright, so you can see right here that I am running back towards the Ryuker device, so I have made a full circle around the swamp area, so you end right here at the Ryuker. Then we're going to press F10. We are done with Central Aelio as well as North Aelio. I know Central Aelio, we only did like the river part, but honestly, I don't do any of the other parts in Central Aelio that much. I will do this part later on in a second, but I like to go South Aelio right away after this, okay? So once you port to South Aelio, I'm immediately gonna jump over here to the left side and jump straight down to this waterfall. So you see right here, there is a cave under this waterfall, and you're gonna get a lot of minerals here. So I think most people know about this, but anyway, we're just gonna fast forward here because you literally just run into the cave and you stick to the left wall, and then that's all you do. You just run one giant circle. You're gonna see here that the path splits. There's one on the right and one on the left. You're gonna go towards the left, all right? So just stick to the left and just keep moving and collect all the minerals. So you see over here, this was the fork that we got in before, but because we stuck to the left side, it's gonna bring us up here now. And so we just follow, and look, there's more minerals. Let's break these. And voila, we are back out. Let's break this, let's break that, collect these pears. Was there something here? No, nothing. I always like to check here. Sometimes there's like hidden stuff around here. Nothing. Alright, so once that is done, oh look, there's an animal there. Okay, once this is done, then I'm gonna stick over here. I'm gonna glide downwards. You see over here, we're gonna glide this way over here. And what you can do is you can check this area right here. Just check the wall. Sometimes there's minerals around the wall area here. If there aren't, well, too bad. There's the pear tree over there, which we're gonna pick up again. We're gonna yoink these, nom 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 nom. And then we're gonna glide down. There's a green box here too. Let's break that. And then we're gonna glide down over here, and you see that cave right there in the distance next to the double rainbow. We're gonna glide into that cave. So once we're in that cave, you can see over here there are a bunch of minerals. Let's break these. Bam. Don't forget to pick up any seafood you see over here, because South Aelio has a bunch of seafood. It's amazing. And if there are wild animals here, make sure to collect them. Yes, yes. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna run into this updraft right here. You can see the Didal's mad at me because, I don't know, it's always mad at me. We're gonna come over here, and from here, we are simply gonna go to the other side. You see that cave? We're gonna simply move towards that cave. We're just gonna glide over there because we can cheat. That's what we do. We're gonna glide over here. You're gonna see there's a mineral here. There's a bunch of minerals around here. You can hunt them down if you want, but we're going straight into this cave down here, you see? And this cave right here has a bunch of minerals as well, so we're gonna break them and loot them all. Nom 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 nom. Once that is done, then we're gonna take that updraft over there and go higher and higher. Just go straight forward into the water and into the updraft. It's gonna bring us up, 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 and away. And once we get here, we're not going to go all the way to the top because we don't need to do that, but we are going to go right here. Then you're going to notice there is a cave over here. Not a lot of people know this, but there's a cave right here. So for those who want to look at the map, that is at D6. So D6 is where this is, and we're going to run into this cave, and there's going to be a bunch of materials, and this actually leads us into West Aelio. So I'm going to break that. I'm gonna break this. Gonna break that. And voila, we're gonna run through here. So once I exit the cave and arrive at West Aelio, I'm gonna press F10. I'm gonna teleport right here to the Aelio town ruins, alright? Once I arrive at the ruins, I'm gonna run towards this radio tower thing that is on my right. I'm gonna glide towards it. You're gonna see right here that there is a rock. I'm gonna break that. We're gonna jump down towards where all the booster pads are, and there's one more rock right here next to this booster pad. There might not, but it's usually there. I break that, and then I jump down here, and then I like to check this entire area over here with the wall on my left again. And I just keep running until I get to the tippy top of this beach area. Alright, so there's nothing. So what we do is we can swim to that island. If you're playing on keyboard, you can just press V and it will just auto move forward, auto walk, so you don't need to worry about it. I don't know what these things are. These are like jellyfish or something. But anyway, we're going to be swimming to the side over here, and then we're going to follow the wall on our right side this time. So you can press N over here. You can see I'm all the way at A8 over here. And you can see there's a big bad dragon over there, but we're not going to fight him. So what we're going to do in order to avoid him is actually make multiple circles. We're going to come here, pick up the fruits right here, and we're going to climb up this mountain, or this, I guess, the top of the island, and pick up everything right here. Usually there is a reactor around here, an alpha reactor, so do make sure to pick it up whenever you come to this island. I feel like there's an alpha reactor on this island every single day. I don't think there's been a day where I have not come to the island and collected a alpha reactor. But I like to climb all the way up to the tippy top over here because there's usually fruits on this tree. I don't know why there's no fruits today. Stupid tree. And then I jump straight down, but like at the side, you see? This way I can keep the wall on my left side, and I just keep running over here. And usually there are materials. Yep, you can see right there. Take that. Don't forget about the vegetables. The tomatoes are on this island. Once we do that, we can simply check the left side of this island. So we backtrack over here, Double check here if there's anything. Alright, once we've explored this island, we're gonna go over here to Lakau coast. And again, we're gonna follow the beach, but keep everything on our left side and just pick up anything. Usually there's a bunch of seals over here. Make sure to kill them because they're evil. True story. Yeah, totally. No, actually they're not evil. They're really nice. But anyway, you're gonna follow the beach and just make sure the cliffs are on the left side, and you're just gonna keep following the cliffs. And we're just gonna keep running across, and there's gonna be some minerals around here as well as wildlife and stuff like that. We're just gonna kaput them all. Again, we're gonna keep ourselves to the left side and just keep running. Over here, there's more. And we're just gonna keep following this path with the cliff on our left side, okay? Obviously, if there's stuff like on the right side, go break it, because we are not making a U-turn here. Now, I am just speedrunning this, but normally, if you're doing this, it will take about 40 minutes, 45 minutes to do all of this. And if you do get sidetracked and you want to, you know, kill all the wildlife as well as kill all the random mobs and collect some capsules, so forth and so on, it will take a little bit longer. Running, again, keep the cliff to your left side. I think I learned this from like Minecraft, but I think in Minecraft it was like keeping to the right side, right? And left side was like when you're getting out of a cave or something. I don't remember, man. And we run through this cave, and voila, we are back at Central Aelio. It's raining. What you can check is always down here. There's always like a monotite hiding right down here, like at this little corner or like around here-ish. So just make sure to check that. Now the next thing I do is 100% optional, but we are going to climb up that cliff over here. You see these giant cliffs over here? There's a bunch of random materials over there. It's totally optional if you want to do it or not, but it does take time. So I only scale these mountains when I feel like it, when I'm bored, when I have extra time, so forth and so on. But the average route is just what I showed you. So to recap, what I normally do, I follow the river all the way here. I go through this little portal right here, and I follow the edge over here all the way around. I jump up to this cliff, I check this, I check that cliff, and then I teleport over here to the wetlands. I go clockwise, starting over here on the left, and I work all the way around until I get back to the Ryuker device. Once that is done, I teleport to South Aelio. Once I teleport to South Aelio, I immediately jump down, go under the waterfall, check that cave, and I circle back out here. Then I glide across into this cave over here, and I pick up everything there. Then I exit, I go here, I boost myself up to this cave, and then I take the secret passage that leads us all the way to West Aelio, and then I teleport to Aelio Town Ruins, which then I follow the beach over here, swim across to this island, do this clockwise, and then teleport to Lakau Coast. Lakau Coast, I follow the coastline, I take the path up here, I go through this little cave over here, and I end up here. Alright, so that is the TLDR of my regular pathing. Now the next thing is optional, and that is scaling this mountain, because there are a lot of monotites on this mountain if you want. But if you want to scale this mountain, what you want to do is you want to get up to these stairs right here. But before you can do that, because you can't just jump there, you have to get to this little cliff right here. So that little ledge, and then you can jump across. So in order to get to this ledge, you're simply just going to run forward, double jump, and jump again, and boom. You see, we're on this ledge right here. Then we're gonna run into the wall to get the dash, and then jump, jump, glide. And voila, you see, you managed to get to these stairs over here, and you can just follow the steps, and voila. Okay, Caro. Anyway, once you're up here, you can glide up. So you can check around these corners. If you check over here, if you check over here and over here, there are a bunch of minerals around these areas as well. If you check up here, there's also minerals up here. And then you follow this path over here, and just keep the mountain to your left side, and you're going to see a bunch of materials up here as well. Okay, now the most important thing about mineral gathering is do it at your own pace. It's not a race to collect all the materials. You literally have like 24 hours to collect all the materials, so just go at your own pace. It's not a race, it's not a rush. Just do whatever the heck you want. It's very normal to be sidetracked when you're doing your material gathering and then suddenly it storms. There's a gigantic, you go off and kill the gigantic. Or an urgent quest pops up and you go do the urgent quest. So you know, the mineral gathering part and the material gathering part is more of just a method to fill in the dead time where you don't really know what to do. That is what its use case is, or at least what I treat it as. So it's not something that is like, oh, I'm gonna beeline and do all of these things ASAP as quickly as humanly possible or whatever. It's kind of like, oh, I'm bored, I'm just gonna go explore the world. And so I usually take deviations out of that path. That is just the general path that I do. And then, you know, sometimes when I feel like exploring somewhere else, I'll do it. Like a great example is I never explored this area over here of Central City and like this area up here, or even up here. I think the only times I've been up here is literally for an alpha reactor. I've never actually explored this area up here other than the combat zone, but the exploration zone like reaches over here to these outskirts over here. Pretty sure there's probably a red box up here too, which I never looked at. Mount Magnus, like this area over here, these areas I rarely go to and I rarely explore, but just do whatever you feel like doing. The TLDR is, it's a video game, have fun, do whatever the heck you want, right? But this is just a general idea of what I do because a lot of people are asking for whatever reason. Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel. It really means a lot to me. Thank you again. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!